Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Many English learners want to understand books and movies, but most books and films are too difficult. The words are hard, the grammar is complex, and everything feels too fast. But I will tell you these stories in slow and simple English. I will speak clearly. I will explain difficult words, and I will help you enjoy English without stress. You don't need to read the real book. You don't need to take notes. Just listen, relax, and enjoy. If you do this every day, your English will get better step by step. So, let's begin our first story. Today, I want to tell you about a very special book. It's called 12 Rules for Life. It was written by Jordan Peterson. He is a professor, a psychologist, and a speaker. He is one of the most famous thinkers in the world today. This book is about life. It's about how to live in a better, stronger, and more honest way. The book gives you 12 rules, 12 important ideas that can help you live a good life. But the original book is very difficult. The words are long, and the ideas are deep. Even native English speakers sometimes find it hard to understand. That's why I made this episode just for learners at beginning to intermediate levels. So, here is what we will do today. First, I will tell you what the book is about. Then, I will explain each of the 12 rules one by one in simple, clear language. At the end, I will give you a short summary. All right? Are you ready? Let's begin. So, what is the book about? 12 Rules for Life is not a science book. It is not a religious book. It is not a storybook or novel. This book is a guide for life. The author, Jordan Peterson, wrote this book to help people, especially young people. He wants people to be stronger, wiser, and more responsible. He says that life is not easy. It is hard. Sometimes we feel pain. Sometimes we feel sad, lost, or tired. We all have problems. We all face difficult times, and that is normal. But here's the important part. We must not give up. Jordan Peterson says, you must be strong. You must try your best. You must take responsibility. This word responsibility is one of the most important ideas in the book. But what does responsibility mean? It means you take care of your own life. You don't blame other people. You don't wait for someone to help you. You try to do the right thing even when it's hard. You carry your own weight. He says many people today feel lost. They don't know what to do with their life. They feel angry, confused, or lonely. He says, you must find meaning. You must carry your cross. You must find your meaning. This sounds difficult, but it means something very simple. Life is full of problems, but you can still grow. You can become stronger step by step. You can do small, good things every day, and slowly your life will change. That's why Jordan Peterson gives us 12 rules. Each rule is a big idea, a lesson for life. Each one helps you become stronger, happier, and more focused. Some rules are about how to treat yourself. Some are about how to treat others. Some are about how to think clearly and how to act with courage. In the next part, I will explain each rule one by one in slow, simple English. I will give you easy examples. Let's begin. Rule number 1. Stand up straight with your shoulders back. This rule is about your body and also about your mind. Your body and mind are connected. They are linked. They are related. The way you stand, sit, and walk changes the way you feel inside. When you walk, don't look down. Don't hide your face. Don't close your body like a small animal. Don't let your head hang low. Instead, do this stand up tall. Open your chest. Keep your back straight. Put your shoulders back. Look forward, not at the ground. Now, why is this important? Because the way you hold your body sends a message to your brain. It tells your brain how to feel. If your body is small and closed, your brain feels small and weak. But if your body is open and strong, your brain feels brave and confident. Think about when you feel sad or afraid. How do you stand? Your shoulders go forward. Your head goes down. You try to make yourself smaller. Now, think about when you feel happy or proud. How do you stand? You stand tall. You look up. You take up more space. If you stand tall, people think you are confident. They trust you more. They respect you more. And slowly, you will start to respect yourself more too. This does not mean you will always feel strong. We all feel tired or weak sometimes. But even in those moments, try to stand up straight, breathe deeply, lift your head, put your shoulders back. Walk like someone who is ready for life. A small change in your body can bring a big change in your mind. And that is the first step to a stronger, better life. Rule number 2. Treat yourself like someone you are responsible for helping. This rule is simple to read but hard to do. Let's look at it slowly. Treat yourself like someone you are responsible for helping. What does that mean? Imagine someone you care about, a friend, a child, or a pet. Now imagine they are sick. What do? You help them. You give them the right food. You take them to the doctor. You speak to them with kindness. You try your best to take care of them. Now, here is the question Jordan Peterson asks. Why don't you treat yourself the same way? Many people are kind to others but not kind to themselves. They forget to sleep. They eat bad food. They say negative things about themselves. They blame themselves all the time. They feel they don't matter. But the truth is, you do matter. You are important, and you are someone who needs care just like a friend or a child. Imagine you are responsible for helping yourself. Imagine you are your own friend. Would you speak badly to your friend? No. Would you ignore their problems? No. Would you say, you are useless or you are stupid? Never. But many people say these things to themselves every day. So the rule says, stop. Take care of yourself. Give yourself what you need, not what you want. What you need. Sometimes that means eating healthy food, even if you want junk food. Sometimes it means resting when you are tired. Sometimes it means saying no to bad habits. Sometimes it means speaking to yourself with respect. The rule is not about being lazy or selfish. It's about being responsible. It's about saying, I matter. I will take care of myself. I will do what is right for me. Because when you are strong, you can help others too. When you feel good, you can do good things. But if you always ignore yourself, you will feel weak, tired, and sad. So start small. Go to bed on time. Drink water. Eat real food. Talk to yourself kindly. Make a small plan and follow it. Do one good thing for yourself each day. If you do that step by step, you will feel better. You will become stronger, and your life will begin to change. That, my friend, is the power of Rule 2. Rule number 3. Make friends with people who want the best for you. This rule is about friendship, about the kind of people you choose to have in your life. Jordan Peterson says that friends are powerful. They can help you grow, or they can pull you down. They can make your life better, or they can make it worse. That's why you must be careful about who you spend time with. Many people stay friends with those who do not care about them. Some friends are jealous when you succeed. Some do not support your dreams. Some always bring problems but never try to solve their own. Some only call you when they need something. And some want you to stay weak because they feel better when you are not doing well. Jordan says, do not stay close to people who want you to stay small. Do not spend time with people who are happy when you fail. Instead, make friends with people who truly want the best for you. Good friends are happy when you succeed. They support you when life is hard. They tell you the truth, even if it's difficult to hear. They don't try to control you. They don't make you feel guilty for growing and changing. This doesn't mean you should judge people or think you are better than them. It means you must choose carefully. If someone is always negative, always angry, always pulling you down, you have the right to walk away. So ask yourself, do my friends encourage me to grow? Do they celebrate my success? Do they give me honest advice? Do they care about my future? If the answer is yes, they are good friends. If the answer is no, it may be time to move on. Making good friends is not always easy. Sometimes it means letting go of people you have known for a long time. But remember, life is short. Your time and energy are valuable. You need people around you who want to see you strong, healthy, and happy. So remember, rule number 3, make friends with people who want the best for you. They will help you grow, and you will help them too. Together, you will build a stronger, better life. Rule number 4, compare yourself to who you were yesterday, not to who someone else is today. This rule is about how you look at yourself and how you measure your progress in life. Most people make the same mistake. They compare themselves to other people. They look at someone richer, more successful, more beautiful, or more talented, and then they feel bad. They say, look at them. They are so far ahead. I'm not good enough. I will never be like that. But Jordan Peterson says, stop comparing yourself to other people. It's not fair, and it's not helpful. Why? Because you don't know their story. You don't know their past. You don't know their struggles. You don't know their problems. Maybe they started 10 years before you. Maybe they had more help. Maybe they had more money or more luck. Maybe they are fighting battles you cannot see. Life is not a race against others. Life is a journey, and your only real competition is yourself. So instead of asking, am I better than them? Ask, am I better than I was yesterday? That is the heart of this rule. If today you are just a little bit better than yesterday, that is success. If today you learn one new word, or eat a healthier meal, or speak more kindly, you are growing. That is success. And small growth, day by day, becomes big change over time. So here is how you can do that. Look honestly at your life. Choose one small thing you want to improve. Make a plan and try again tomorrow. If you fail, don't give up. Try again the next day. Maybe today you read for 5 minutes. Tomorrow, you read for 6 minutes. Thought for 4 seconds. Maybe today you feel angry quickly. Tomorrow, you try to stay calm for 1 extra minute. These small steps matter. And here is something important. When you focus on your own growth, you will also stop feeling jealous or angry about other people's success. You will feel proud of your journey. You will feel in control of your life. So remember rule number 4. Don't compare yourself to others. Compare yourself to who you were yesterday. Rule number 5. Do not let your children do anything that makes you dislike them. This rule is about parents, children, and teaching. It may sound strange at first, but it has a very important message. Jordan Peterson says that parents have a big job. They must teach their children how to live in the world. They must help them grow into good, kind, and responsible adults. But many parents today make a mistake. They are afraid to say no. They want their children to be happy all the time. They give them everything they want. They never stop bad behavior. They let them do anything, even if it's rude, selfish, or harmful. This is not love. It may feel kind now, but in the future it will cause problems. Why? Because if a child never learns how to behave, people will not like being around them. Teachers will not like them. Friends will avoid them. Even their future boss may not want to work with them. That's why Peterson says, do not let your children do anything that makes you dislike them. If their behavior makes even you, their parent, feel angry, annoyed, or embarrassed, that is a warning sign. It means they need guidance and correction. For example, if your child shouts at people, teach them to speak politely. If they break things, teach them to respect other people's property. If they lie, teach them why honesty and telling the truth is important. Children need discipline. Discipline is not punishment. It is teaching. It helps them understand the consequences of their actions. It shows them how to control their feelings and make better choices. And when you do this with love and patience, they will grow into adults that people enjoy being around. And you will enjoy being around them too. Rule number 6. Set your house in perfect order before you criticize the world. This rule is about responsibility. It is about where you should start if you want to make the world a better place. Many people complain about the world. They say the government is bad. They say the system is broken. They say life is unfair. They blame politicians, companies, their boss, their family, or society for their problems. But Jordan Peterson says, stop and look closer. Before you try to fix the world, look at your own life. Ask yourself an honest question. Is my house in order? Your house does not mean the place where you live. It means yourself, your habits, your actions, your responsibilities. It means your family, your work, your health, your relationships. It means everything that is under your control. If your own life is full of problems that you ignore, you cannot fix the world. If you do not clean your room, pay your bills, or speak kindly to the people you love, how can you tell governments or other people what they should do? Peterson says, you must start small and start close. Begin with your own life. Ask questions like, am I honest with myself and others? Do I take care of my health? Do I treat my family and friends with respect? Do I do my job properly? Do I take care of the things and people that depend on me? If the answer to some of these questions is no, that's okay, but it's a sign you have work to do. It's easy to shout at the world. It's much harder to change yourself, but real change always starts inside. Rule number 7, pursue what is meaningful, not what is expedient. This rule is one of the most important in the whole book. It is about the purpose of life and how to choose the right path every day. Jordan Peterson says, in life, you will often have two choices, the easy and fast choice or the hard but meaningful choice. The easy and fast choice is called expedient. Expedient means doing something that feels good right now, but it is not truly good for you in the future. It solves a problem quickly, but it often creates bigger problems later. For example, eating too much junk food because it tastes good now. Lying to avoid trouble today even though it will destroy trust tomorrow. Or avoiding work or study because resting feels nice now even though it will limit your future. All of these are expedient choices. They give quick comfort or short-term pleasure, but they stop you from growing. Jordan Peterson says, "Do not live for what is easy. Do not build your life only around comfort and quick rewards. Instead, build your life around what is meaningful." Now, what does meaningful mean? Meaningful means doing what is good, doing what is important, doing what is right, even if it is difficult. It means choosing what will make your life better in the long term, not just right now. For example, studying hard to build a better future, being honest even when it is difficult, taking care of your health every day, supporting your family and people you love, working hard on something that matters deeply to you. Meaningful actions are not always fun. They are not always easy. They sometimes need sacrifice, patience, and effort, but they give your life purpose. They make you proud. They make you strong. Peterson says, "Life is full of problems, and we cannot avoid them. But if you are living for something meaningful, you will have the power. You will have the strength to face those problems. If you know why you are doing something, you can handle the pain that comes with it." So when you make choices, ask yourself, am I doing this because it's easy? Or am I doing this because it truly matters? If it's only expedient, quick, easy, and short term, think twice, okay? Think twice. If it's meaningful, good, long term, and full of purpose, choose it. That is how you build a strong, meaningful life. All right, now we move on to rule number 8. Tell the truth, or at least don't lie. This rule is simple to read but very powerful. Tell the truth, or at least don't lie. It may sound easy, but it is one of the hardest rules to follow. Most people lie not because they are bad, but because they are afraid. They lie to avoid problems. They lie to make people like them. They lie to protect themselves. Sometimes they even lie to themselves. But Jordan Peterson says lying destroys your life. It may solve a problem today, but it will create a bigger problem tomorrow. Why? Because every lie builds a wall between you and the truth. Each time you lie, you make life more confusing. You forget what is real and what is not. And slowly, you start living in a fake world, a world made of lies. Now, you might say, what if I can't tell the full truth? That's why Peterson says, at least don't lie. This means if you cannot say everything, you don't have to. You can stay silent. You can say, I'm not ready to talk about this. But do not speak what you know is false. Do not say something just to make life easier in the moment. Being honest also means being truthful with yourself. Don't lie about your feelings. Don't lie about your mistakes. Don't pretend you are happy when you are not. Face the truth inside you, because only the truth can change you. Telling the truth is a daily practice. It starts small. Be honest in conversations. Be honest in your work. Be honest in your thoughts. Step by step, you build a stronger character, and with time, people will trust you, and you will trust yourself. Rule number 9. Listen as if the other person knows something you don't. This rule is about listening, truly listening. It's about being open to learning from other people. Most people think they are good listeners, but often when someone talks, we don't really listen. We think about what we want to say next. We wait for our turn to speak. Sometimes we even believe we already know everything, but this closes the door to learning. Listen as if the other person knows something you don't, even if you think you are smarter, even if you think you are right, even if you don't agree with them. Why? Because every person you meet has knowledge. Every person you meet has experience and ideas that you do not have. They have lived a different life. They have seen things you haven't seen. They have made mistakes you haven't made. And from their stories, you can learn something valuable. Listening is not just staying quiet. Listening means trying to understand, not to judge or argue. It means asking questions. It means repeating back what they said to show you care. It means saying, I see what you mean, or tell me more. So in every conversation, try this. Imagine that the person in front of you knows something you don't. Even one small detail could change how you see the world. Rule number 10. Be precise in your speech. This rule is about the power of words. Jordan Peterson says that the way you speak shapes the way you think and the way you live. Many people speak in a very unclear way, in a very vague way. They say things like, everything is terrible, or I'm unhappy, or nothing works. But these sentences are not clear. They are too general. Because they are not clear, it's hard to understand what the real problem is. It's hard to fix the real problem. Peterson says, use clear and precise words. Precise means exact. Instead of saying, I'm unhappy, say, I feel lonely because I don't talk to my friends anymore. Now you know the problem. Now you can try to solve it. When you speak clearly, you face reality. You stop hiding behind big words and start seeing the truth. Precise speech, clear language helps you solve problems step by step. This is also important in relationships. If you are angry, don't just shout or stay silent. Say exactly what is wrong. So remember rule number 10. Be precise in your speech. Say what you really mean. Describe your problems clearly. Name your goals exactly. Because when your words are clear, your life becomes clear too. Rule number 11. Do not bother children when they are skateboarding. This rule is not really about skateboarding. It is about risk. It is about courage. It is about growth. Jordan Peterson says that children, especially boys, often do things that look dangerous or scary. They climb trees, they run fast, they jump from high places, they try new tricks. Sometimes they fall. Sometimes they get hurt. Parents and adults often want to stop them. They say, be careful, or don't do that. Now, if you always stop them, they will never learn. When children take risks, they learn how to be brave. They learn how to solve problems. They learn how to stand up after they fall. This is how they become strong adults. If you protect them from everything, they grow up weak and afraid. So, do not bother children when they are skateboarding. Let them take risks. Let them explore, because risk is how they learn to live. Okay, now we move on to the final rule. Rule number 12. Pet a cat when you encounter one on the street. Now, this rule is not really about cats. It is about how to live when life is difficult. Jordan Peterson says that life is full of pain and suffering. Bad things happen to everyone. People get sick. People lose jobs. People we love die. Sometimes life feels too heavy. It feels unfair. It feels impossible. We cannot control everything that happens. We cannot stop all pain, but we can choose how we react to it. This rule teaches us to look for small, beautiful moments even when life is hard. For example, when you see a cat on the street, stop for a second. Watch it. Pet it gently. Enjoy that small moment of peace. Maybe it's not a cat. Maybe it's a sunset, a kind smile, or a cup of warm tea. These small things seem simple, but they give you strength to keep going. So now, my friend, you have heard the 12 rules. They are not easy, but they are true. Jordan Peterson says, "Don't live a small life, live a strong life. Take responsibility, find meaning." These rules are not just for reading, they are for doing. Thank you for joining me on this journey. You have listened to the story of one of the most important books in the world, and you did it in simple English. And until next time, stay curious, stay strong, and keep learning. Bye for now.